He's gone at last.
Who?
Peter from next door. I've just seen him drive off. Now we can dig.
Hiya, love. Come on, love, you gotta try and eat something.
I'm not hungry.
Where's all my clothes gone?
I've stuck your stuff in with our Tony's.
What for?
I thought it'd better if you slept in there for a while.
What's all this in aid of, love?
Well, you're out practically every night. It's hard enough getting to sleep without you waking me in the early hours.
I see.
Don't you think it's better like this?
Sure, yeah. If that's the way you want it. Look, love, couldn't you try getting out of bed a bit more in the daytime? Then you'd sleep.
Father Monroe says I need my rest.
Father Monroe. So he's a doctor as well now, is he?
He just said I don't have to do anything I don't want to.
Why has everything got to be down to Father Monroe? Do we need a priest to sort us out, love?
And what do you think we need?
Oh, nothing. I'm just worried about you.
Are you?
Of course I am, love. You know that.
You're looking after the shop.
I've closed it for a bit.
What about Bev?
She's had to nip back to her flat for something or other, you know.
What's the flat like?
I don't know.
Well, you took her stuff round when she moved in, didn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, well, you know, I don't know. It's just a flat, like. Look, I'll call round later. Okay, better be getting back. Bye, love.
Keith, how many students will there be in this life course?
Yeah, it all depends on how many turn up. About 12, I suppose.
And you?
And me, yeah.
And a mixture of men and women?
Are you worried about it?
I just want to be prepared.
You can always back out, you know. I'll tell them you've changed your mind.
No, I can't do that. I need the money.
It's just that you seem a bit nervous, like.
A bit. Still, at least I'll be with someone I know.
Anyone in? In here? Is Peter got off then? Half an hour ago. Great. Now he's away helping the crowd capitalists poison the Ruhr Valley. You can do this place up a bit, I think. What have you got? Posters. Liberated them from the common room this morning.
Where are you going to put them?
Well, anywhere. In that morgue for a kick-off. The old place wants livening up a bit.
Oh, I don't think you should. Peter asked me to keep an eye on things here.
Don't worry about it. We're not going to knock any walls down or burn the furniture or anything. Hey, those printers want about put up.
Yes, but he's still trying to sell the place, remember?
Yeah, well, there's no point in being homeless, is there? And these might postpone matters a little bit. Like this one, for instance. I like it. Unless we bum all the sketches from your life class tonight. Leave it out, Mike. Oh, I reckon Peter might like to come home to find the beautiful Anna in 15 interesting poses all over his living room wall. Very funny. Won't be needing this tonight, won't you? Do you have to carry on like that? Oh, I'm only joking. Wish I'd never mentioned it to her now. Why? Don't you fancy seeing her, you know? All I know is I'm beginning to feel like a right perv. It's not funny. If it gets round I got her the job, everyone's going to think, you know, I just wanted to ogle her. Well, isn't that the truth? No, it's not. Yeah, I'll tell you what. When there's a pad and a pencil, and I'll stand in for you. Yeah, I was thinking of borrowing one of them department's flash cameras, you know. Take a few snaps. Bit of a homecoming present for Peter the Pervo.
Jimmy, do you know how many punters were in here last night?
No, boss, I don't know.
Well, it was 23. And that's not even enough to pay your wages, is it?
You're not thinking of giving me the bullet, are you?
Well, no, don't panic. But listen, I'm cancelling your Wednesday night off.
Oh, Ray, what for?
Well, you'll be needed in here, won't you? It's about time we started getting the crowds back in here.
And how are you going to manage that?
Well, I'll keep you posted, won't I?
Mom, it's Mrs. Crosby.
Hello. I hope I haven't dropped in at the wrong moment, but I've taken a bit of time off work because we're moving into the bungalow today. But it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle for a minute.
This kettle's just boiled. Do you want to coffee, Mrs. Crosby?
Oh, yes, please, dear. Black. May I sit down?
Oh, sorry, yes.
Mum, Mrs. Crosby's coffee.
Oh, do call me Jean. Mrs. Crosby makes me feel so old. Actually, I only popped in because I hadn't seen you for a few days. I haven't seen Trevor either.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with me.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right, Mum, calm down. I'll get you another one.
No, don't bother, dear. Hope you don't think I'm being rude, but you seem to have brought some earth in on his shoes.
Oh, yeah, I was, in the garden.
Getting a gardening for a keep, are you?
No, I was digging. We're putting an ornamental pond in.
Really? You doing it all by yourself?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to.
Is your father helping?
No. The thing is, he's left us. He went last week.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mandy.
There was a big row and Mum told him to get out.
Do you know where he's gone?
Back to Manchester, I think.
Well, I suppose it must be a relief in a way.
Yes. The thing is, Mum's a bit upset and,
Oh, of course.
she's not really herself, are you, Mum? She's got one of her migraines coming on.
Oh, you poor thing. What am I doing, sitting here gabbling away while you're feeling awful? You look after her, dear. I've got to go back to work. If there's anything I can do, you will give me a call, won't you?
Thanks a lot, Mrs. Crosby.
Bye.
I can't cope with it. I can't face anyone.
You're going to have to try, Mum. You'll have to.
All right, girls. So you can't afford the fare to Australia, then?
Sorry?
This dirty, great big hole. Looks like you're trying to dig your way through to Australia.
Not quite.
Unless it's a tunnel, eh? So your mum can't see you sneaking off with the lads next door.
No, it's only going to be a pond, I'm afraid.
What for? Killer whales? It's a bit deep, isn't it?
Well,
You'd only have to go about 2 feet down.
I was reading up about it, and it said that if you want to keep fish in the winter, it has to be deep. Really deep, 'cause of the frost.
Oh.
You see, if it wasn't deep enough and it got cold, well, the fish would get frozen into the ice, wouldn't they?
All right. Well, I could do it widening out, though, couldn't it? Tell you what, you go and make us a cup of tea and I'll start digging.
No, it's okay.
You're all right. I'm on my dinner break.
It's all right, honestly.
How about that for a final touch? What do you reckon? Better. I don't know what Rigsby's going to say, though.
We pay rent, don't we?
Keith, do you think I should bring a dressing gown?
Just come dressed for the part. Shut it, will you? A dressing gown's fine, Anna.
Hey, can't come and have a bump.
No way. God, I wish I'd never started all this. I feel like some sort of pimp.
I'm so nervous.
Ah, well, you've got to do it. You've got a gap just waiting there for your full frontal portrait.
Are you ready then?
What? You want to go with me?
I don't know where the art college is, do I?
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, you'll never keep this quiet now.
What? This might be funny to you, Mike, but it's a job. And I need it. I just hope I've got what they need.
I wouldn't worry about that, darling.
have a very happy birthday. Dee Dee, love, what are you doing here? Gotta go and see Derek. I need a ticket on the plane that leaves today. Dee Dee, love, you can't take the money just like that. Look, you're dropping it! Finished! I should never have started it! Ron was right, so it won't go wrong!
What the hell's going on? Dee Dee, what are you doing round here, half-dressed? Dee Dee! Dee Dee!
Oh, Ron!
He's been back, hasn't he? No. Don't act soft, love. He's been back here since I saw him lying there on the floor drunk, hasn't he?
No.
I can tell. I can see you're a nervous wreck. What's he done to you?
He hasn't been there.
This was in that bin bag with those carpet tiles. They were covered in blood, and so's this. He's attacked you again, hasn't he? Did he do it with this?
No.
Why the hell didn't you call the police?
I don't want the police.
I wondered where that had got to. I must have thrown it away with the carpet tile by mistake.
I'm not soft, love. I know what's been going on here. I know what that father of yours has been up to, and I know he was inside for attacking you. And I saw what happened here the other week. I feel dead bad about it now. Maybe I could have stopped them or something.
No, I knew it. I knew something like this would happen.
Mum, let's just listen to what he's got to say. Go on, you better tell us.
The other week when I came round to collect me money for the weed killer, I heard shouting and everything. I looked through the window and I saw your dad punching your mum. I know I shouldn't have done, but I bottled out. I walked away. But he's done it again since then, hasn't he?
If I tell you what happened, will you keep it to yourself? Yeah, you're right. He did tap Mum. He came back and stabbed her.
I knew it. The minute I saw the knife.
It wasn't a bad stab. It was just a cut. Tell him, Mum. It was in her back. She had to go to hospital for stitches. Tell him, Mum.
He stabbed me.
Why didn't you tell the police? What if he comes back?
I don't want the police.
You were too frightened to come back. He won't come back. He'll be scared that he'll go to prison again.
How can he be sure? He stabbed her once. What will he do next time?
Can't you see she's ashamed? Ashamed of what happened? Because you had him back in. She doesn't want anyone to know, not even Rachel.
But what if the police do find out?
They won't find out. Not if nobody tells them, they won't know.
Please, don't tell anyone what you did. Please.
I won't. I promise. I just hope you know what you're doing. That fella's dangerous. But if you need anything, I'm always around. Take care. I'll see you.
Oh, love. I thought he'd guess.
It's all right. It's all right. You did just perfectly.
So, how is she now?
Well, Roland says she's quietened down a bit, but she's still very upset.
Do you know, I think I'd crack up if I had to live with Ron Dixon.
Oh, it's not funny, Max. I'm afraid she might be mentally ill.
Certainly sounds like it.
And there's somebody else on this close that might be heading that way, too. Mandy Jordache.
Oh, is her psychopathic husband still up to his tricks?
Well, apparently he's walked out on her for good, but yet when I saw her today, she could barely speak. She was a nervous wreck.
Do you know, I'm surprised you want to live in a neighbourhood like this.
I think we'll settle next door, Max. Now, it's very good of you to let me cook this here. I had no idea we'd be so disorganised.
I found this little waif on the doorstep. What are you doing here?
I didn't want to come. This forced me to. What the hell are you playing at, Max?
Well, I thought my solicitor's letter had explained all that.
Max, what on earth's going on?
It's just a matter between Susanna and me.
He won't sign a letter to let me take the children to America. Now he says he'll go to appeal if I apply to a county court for a residence order.
Oh, Max.
It's my right. They're my children as well.
But you to leave in just over a week, for God's sake. This could delay things for months.
Or forever if I'm successful, and I've told my solicitor to defend it vigorously. I want a test case.
But, Max, I thought that Gilchrist chap, he said you were on rather...
David, please, do you mind? It's just a matter between Susanna and me. In fact, it should now be between our lawyers.
Why do you have to be so spiteful and vindictive? Before you knew I had to have that letter, you'd given in.
This is nothing personal, although I don't have to give you my reasons why. I would have thought they were obvious. You've heard them often enough. I don't think there's anything more to discuss. It's now a matter for the judge.
If that's the way you want it to be, Max. But I'm telling you, I'll fight just as hard as you.
Oh, sorry about that. Look, I tell you what, why don't we eat here? I'll open a bottle of wine. Do you think I nearly gave up? Well, Susanna had better prepare for battle, because it looks like I'm going to win. See you.
Are you okay?
Oh, I am now. I've been paid.
When you first came out, I thought you were going to do a runner.
Oh, Dan, so did I.
So didn't it bother you?
No, not really. Well, I had plenty of time to think about it when I was in there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, why should it bother me? Well, why shouldn't I use my body to make a living? Oh, and they've asked me to come back again. Isn't that great?
Right, it's time. Rachel's fast asleep. There's no lights next door. Better put ours off. Have you packed his clothes?
In that bin bag.
Right. I'll take these down to the charity shop tomorrow. What about his wallet and personal stuff? Everything's in here. I'll bury those too. Oh. Oh. Mum, you're gonna have to help me. I can't do it on my own. You can do it, Mum.
You rang, Chief?
Yeah, I wanted to fill you in about Wednesday night.
All right.
That's going in tomorrow night's paper. And I want you to pick this up for us in the morning. First thing.
Rave on at the Luth. Rave night.
Well, we've got to get him in somehow, haven't we, Jimmy?
Yeah, I don't know, but acid house music thumping out and loads of soft kids leaping all over the place.
Look, I've made money on raves before and I can do it again. What's your problem?
Kids. That's the flaming problem. They don't dance like that unless they're drugged up to the eyeballs, I'm telling you, and that means trouble.
Yeah, well, there's not going to be any drugs in here, is there, Jimmy?
All right. And now you're going to stop?
I'm not going to stop him, Jim. You are, and you're going to stop any other trouble that happens as well.
Well, that's a bit of a tall order, isn't it, eh? We're going to be packed out down there. How am I going to be able to control a horde of drugged-up kids?
You're not scared, are you, Jimmy?
No, it's not that.
Well, what is it then? Look, just get on with it, eh? Because this place will go down the tubes and we'll all lose our jobs, all right?
Hello. 1, 2, 3. Not much further, Mum.
Oh, it's okay. I can manage now. You go in, Mum. Go in, Mum. Go on.